Hi everyone, that's it. I was you guys, and a couple of months ago I did my first Elissabat Monster High cosplay, and some of you asked me where did I get this dress or how did I made it because it looks almost like Elissabat one's. And in this video I'll show you how I restyled this dress because originally it was just a simple black dress. The idea of making Elissabat cosplay appears a long time ago, so I ordered this dress from Amazon a very long time ago, like a year ago, and I showed the review on this dress and some other items which I got for this cosplay on one of my videos in YouTube. From the Shane, I also ordered the top for this costume and it just perfectly matched the vibe of the Elissabat. But as you can see, I have the doll and it has a lot of purple parts. So for this purple parts, I decided to order some purple to fabric and look how it looks magically on the sun. But anyway, I'm gonna use this fabric and I'm gonna make like 2 layers to make a little bit of the volume. And also from the Shane, I ordered different ribbons which I'm gonna use for other parts, and here's the process. The first thing I did, I switched the ribbons and I used the purple one for the corset on the front and now looks similar and accurate to the Elissabat ones. Then I took the tulle fabric and with a folding technique I measure how many of the fabric I need to use from the both sides, and it's approximately 37.5 inches, but probably you might need a little bit bigger, and I actually was needed a little bit bigger piece of this fabric. Then I cut it and I folded and I measured the length of the skirt, and I fixed everything by measuring everything. And then I cut it to make it 2 parts. I folded again and then I cut it, and then I refolded and then I cut it in the middle, and now we have 2 parts which we're gonna sew to the dress. With a similar technique, I measured the next piece of the fabric for the top part, and it's like 17 inches approximately. And as you can see, I checked it a few more times before I cut it, and it was actually 29 inches, not 17. And after I cut everything, I folded, and now it was time to use sewing machine. It was a fun experience because I was using the sewing machine for the first time. Yeah, you probably seen me using it and you might wonder like, but you're doing fine. Well, before I saw how my mom used it, how my parents use it sometimes to fix some clothing, but I have never used it in my own. So it was a fun experience, and later I realized that I was actually supposed to switch to a different thread which can match the color of the fabric, and I found this thread, but I didn't figure out how I was supposed to put it inside of the bottom part of this machine to make the thread same color, because inside it was a white color. Well, anyway, here's the moment I began to struggle with the machine because I didn't know how to put it, where I have to put the thread, how I'm supposed to fix all these parts. And after 30 or 40 minutes of struggles, I finally finished sewing this ribbon to this fabric and sewing the fabric to each other. And anyway, here's the result. And as you can see, in one part I actually figured out how to use a different thread, and another one is a white, but I think it's still fine because I struggled a lot and it's just the first try in sewing anyway. So after that, I put on the live stream and I began a long process of sewing this fabric right on top of the dress, also using the folding technique. I don't know how to call it, but I call it a folding technique because I made a little folds and I sew it right to the dress very carefully. I also cut the extended part because it was too long, and then I carefully sew it to the rest of the dress. And the similar thing I did here you go, you can see like it's very carefully. I really like the seam that is almost unseeable. And with a similar technique I did the rest of the dress, and it was a very long process. Like it took me about 2 or 3 hours. I was that tired, but I was very consistent about finishing this dress the same night, and I actually finished it. And now I'll show you the results. here's the result, and as I said, it's not perfect, but I still love the way I sew it. Like, look at this, the seam also unseamable, as I said, almost, and this is how it looks on the top and under it. I still like it the way I did, and I'm kind of proud of myself, especially on the top part. Just look, it's just the way it is supposed to be. Like, it was almost like that. Look how carefully and neatly I did everything. And thankfully to this folding technique, you see these beautiful folds may look like it's a princess dress, and thankfully to that, it looks very fluffy, very puffy, and very cute. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you want to make a similar cosplay or something like that, hopefully it was helpful for you. But I really like this dress, and I really do like that I actually restyle this dress to actual Monster High Elissabat design. And if you like my video and if you like my cosplay, please follow me, and don't forget about my other social media such as Instagram and TikTok, because more pictures with Elissabat cosplay and other my cosplays you can find on my Instagram and of course on my TikTok. And thank you everyone for watching, and bye.